Hello, everybody. This is American Slave. I've been known by a lot of different things throughout the years. Scarface, Mr. Scarface, American Slave, Randy Robertson, Randy Grimes, asshole, some bitch, all different kinds of things. Crazy, mentally ill, psycho, lovable, kind, everything that most people's been called, except maybe a few names. Slavery versus freedom. Why do I call myself American slave? Well, first you got to understand what a slave is. You got to dumbify it for people. Now, before I go any further, I do want to make something clear. I'm not educated. I'm not a professional. I'm nobody. I'm just some 46-year-old cracker from Kentucky. I'm not asking anybody to believe anything. I'm not asking you. You want to listen, listen. You don't. Oh well. Most people will learn everything the hard way. We're just built that way as humans. But the reason I do this is because I never had anybody to say any of this to me as a child. I had nobody to tell me anything as an adult. So I'm going to make sure that don't happen for anybody else. Child welfare, the best interest of a child. I got to experience it as a child and as an adult. The first thing I learned in life was murder. They murdered my brother. They said my mom, because she was a pothead and had a stuttering problem and was poor, she wasn't no good. Took me and my brother. I watched him get beat to death. He was 2, I was 4. Then sent me to alcoholics where they poured alcohol. Dude was dying of alcoholism. Had to have that thing up in his throat to talk and everything. Always carried a beer. A drunk's all right. Pothead is. But now go figure, we make them rich with the shit today. But their pedophile got a hold of me before the change of alcohol did for 3 years. Came as a college specialty. And this isn't about me. I mean, they came back, stole my kids. I could sit here, and it's not even about me. It's the numbers of people. I mean, I got kids grown. My kids is getting ready to be grown here real soon. I got one that's aging out in the same fire that I was forged in. He'll be my number one because he'll be just like me, my mini me. There's some things you can't teach kids unless they hate the pedophiles as much as you do. I can't tell you people what to feel or what not to feel. I just know what's true and not. I was sold for 40,000 in the early '80s to the Christians. Are they good people? Yeah, they're good people. Actually, they got lucky. They did one thing right. They did sell me to good people. They did one thing right. I've heard my whole life since I was almost 6 years old. Up, other things happen. How lucky I should be. How lucky you are. I mean, it only cost me watching my brother get murdered, being raped for 3 years, and them calling it misconduct. Funny how today they catch everybody with pictures on their phone. But hell, they can just put them on there themselves nowadays. Just sit at home. Homeland Security and DOJ was talking about that back in the Hunter Biden crime days, crime family days, about how they could do that, and how today they do it all the time. Somebody looks at a picture is going to get 35 years in prison, but if you fuck a kid, you'll go to a counselor. Make that make sense. Please make that make sense. You might get you an apology letter for getting fucked, but now if you look at a picture, you're going to go to prison. Ain't that some fucked up shit? Now they kidnap kids. Parents is retired early. Get that Social Security. Y'all know the pedophile Bill Clinton. He rang the dinner bell back in '97. Once you get those bastards, you can have their retirement. Why y'all think they run to Social Security the first fucking thing every time they go into office? JD Vance and all those motherfuckers. We're gonna go funnel Social Security. We're going to Social Security. Yeah, motherfuckers, run. Run to your Social Security. one day when the people rise and we cut the heads off of all these pedophile child traffickers, we're going to shove their money right up their candy ass. I'm just one in a million. This is a $68 billion a year operation. They kidnapping people's kids, trafficking them for centuries. I find it funny. Every February, Africans stand up and say how slavery's over with. But you can go to any little town in America and still get you a little black boy or a little black girl, a little white boy, a little white girl. They sell everybody. Call them resources. Y'all remember those resources in Ukraine? What do y'all think they're fighting for over there? Oil or gold? You don't have to go to their pedophile schools to know that children's worth more than gold and oil. There's a lot of benefits from those little bastards, aren't they? And then you can guarantee that their families never rise up against yours while you put them in the special courthouses, county clerk's offices, city councils, mayor's offices, and everywhere else. Yeah, ain't no wars fucking coming, people. They tell you that countries has been fighting for hundreds of years, ain't never got along, but the pedophiles threaten you with a shot. If you don't get it, it's going to kill you. The whole world stops. Y'all remember? How soon y'all forget how they set all you down? All you killers, all you outlaws, all you rich boys who are above the law. They can give you the key one year and they'll make you public enemy the next year. Diddy learned that. That motherfucker, he was like, he got side smacked like a bitch. Like, oh, you want to sue our people for $2 billion, motherfucker? You're going to be public enemy number one. But you know what he ended up doing time over? Getting a fucking blowjob from a transvestite in an airplane going across state lines. That's what they called it, some kind of trafficking bullshit that they do every fucking day. Can you believe that? Every fucking day they're trafficking kids, raping them, murdering them, selling them, rubber stamping their birth certificate. Yeah, that good old birth certificate. Change that motherfucker. Y'all don't know why they didn't give a fuck about Obama's birth certificate, the can of worms it would open up, rubber stamping all the names and changing them. Africans with Caucasian names, Caucasian with African names. Motherfuckers not even knowing where the fuck they come from. Because everybody bleeds red, right? Y'all always talking about knowing the enemy, but they've always been right in front of you. You've been telling them good job. You've been begging for change, and they've been doing it for you. Oh, they've been doing it for you. They told you they leave no child behind. They told you that in America, but now it's in the world. See, I sold for 40,000 in the '80s. Today they're worth like a quarter million, half million. Here's the thing: 68 billion they pay their pedophiles that traffic stolen children throughout the land. 68 billion. 50 states, 19,000 states to 19,500. You do the math. How much do you think the kids are worth? Y'all probably never even thought about it, have you? How much the kids are worth? Let's give them, because they say under God they trust. Let's say a kid's worth $1 million. We all know a kid's not worth $1 million, but under God they trust. So we'll give them that little bit of extra, because the less it is, the more kids they got to have, right? So we'll say 1 million, just so y'all can get an idea of the numbers here. Now divide it all out. 50 states, 19,000, 19,005 communities. How many kids would they have to steal every year to make a $68 billion paycheck? Y'all figure it out. I'll give you a few minutes. And then I'll tell you what I got. Now, I'm not the most educated person. I don't know. I could have done something wrong. I didn't go to your high schools or your junior highs or get your GEDs or your pedophile colleges that they debate bullshit that don't even matter. But I got 65,000 a year. How many did you get? And that's if they're worth $1 million a head. America sells more children than cattle in every community, but still hollers they're the land of the free and the home of the brave. When you got presidents that's been found guilty by the same courts Hitler was for crimes against humanity, and I'm talking about the Bushes, with the war, but we still call ourselves the home of the brave? Really? And I'm not talking about something I don't know because I was sold. I'm just a cracker. That's why nobody gives a shit about me, and I'm cool with that. That's fine. Y'all can be racist dumb fucks while they sit there of all color for 400 years, black, white, brown, Mexican, everything else, and sell us. Hello, people. Has nothing to do with race and about who holds the chains and who the families are. You don't take a rocket scientist. You don't have to be 4.0 GPA. I promise you. All you got to do is take off your goggles because ain't none of you asleep. It's too big for you to be asleep. It affects most damn near everybody if you ain't in a small elite group in each community. 30,000 people live in the town I live. Figure that. The average at a head is 65,000 in every community, and there's only 30,000 in this most towns. 30,000. Some's got more, some's got less. But why I let you figure that out? Ask yourself why. You people won't fight for children or family. What do you think you'll fight for? So you can stick each other in the ass? Maybe. Now, why do you think they push so much for gayness and everything? There's only so many queers and so many broken people that will buy their stolen children. You got to have delinquents and sick people and all that twisted perversion to be able to sell your merchandise. It's a good business. But see how they can use it to imprison people like Diddy once they just get head in a plane, knowing that they done shit to lose their heads for. If America was truly to be free, they'd have to get rid of every politician, all their families. I mean, America would have to fucking burn first, damn near, because it's 3/4 of America. While y'all look away, talking about we're asleep. Nah, motherfuckers, you ain't asleep. You just been enjoying the benefits. You think 400 years of people's forgot about you lying, cheating, rubber stamping birth certificates, and calling it adoption? Hell, nowadays when y'all go get you a dog at the dog pound, you ain't even buying a dog. You're adopting that son of a bitch, ain't you? Doing God's will. One day God's will is going to be remove all y'all's heads and your family's heads and put them on spikes so you can feel like the kings and queens that you so want to be. You think people gives a shit about your money? Oh, you'll see one day when the war is here. They're not paying for everybody else to kill themselves in their countries. They'll be here making sure you suffer. And while everybody's out being all they can be, you think those people are going to stay sitting back supporting the families of the terrorists? Or do you think maybe they'll do a little cleaning up themselves, maybe going and getting their families that's been in all of these indoctrinating centers and prisons and crazy houses? And 65,000 families can't get it right a year. They'll kill themselves before they unite. Ain't that some shit? They'll kill themselves before they unite. If I had 1% of just the people who killed themselves because of these pedophiles, America would be changed by in the morning. If I just had 1%, because they done took it to the limit. They already gave it all. If they just would have been in the right direction to give it all, everything would be changed by in the morning. Ain't that crazy? Everybody talks a good game, but when it comes down to truly protecting their families and children and freedom and document, man, if this is freedom and democracy, fuck that. Fuck that. Y'all must be doing more drugs than people on the street. It's time for war, people. It's been time for war. It's already a war going on. You just don't see it with paper chains. But don't worry, they'll need more product. They'll need more bastards. They'll need more Social Security money. And they appreciate your willingness to be a bitch and not work together and hate each other while they prosper. Quit begging for crumbs, people. Quit paying and spinning the wheel of pedophilia throughout the world. Because this is not just an American problem. They work together, baby. This is by design. So until the whole world stands up and eradicates the pedophiles, you'll just keep on having the same bullshit century after century after century, telling you to wait till death, it'll be better. Wait till death, walk the streets of the gold. Wait till death and get your virgins. Won't you enjoy life now? Won't you fight for your families now? Why don't you get rid of them now? If not you, then who? If not now, then when? You're just going to pass the torch down like they've been doing since 1600, and a reckoning is coming. You'll see.